Welcome to All Terrain Television. All Terrain Television is sponsored by Arctic Cat, United Trailers, and Unison. Test Pilot is sponsored by Rex Custom Ride Gear. This week's featured test unit is the Arctic Cat 650 H1LE, a liquid-cooled single-cylinder 641cc four-stroke that is designed for massive low-end pulling power and mid-range torque. The H1 name comes from its hemispherical-shaped cylinder head and single-cylinder design. Arctic Cat assembles this engine at their new state-of-the-art facility in Thief River Falls. The H1 features an automatic CVT transmission with engine braking, push-button four-wheel drive with a full diff lock, front and rear brush bars, an automotive-style 2-inch receiver hitch, and exclusive to Arctic Cat, the Speed Rack system, which allows you to attach a variety of accessories. The 650 H1 boasts an industry-leading 13 inches of ground clearance. The suspension setup is a dual A-arm system in the front and in the rear, which includes 10 inches of travel all the way around. Stopping power is handled by hydraulic disc brakes wrapped by 25-inch Goodyear Rawhide tires. Arctic Cat has mounted the gas tank in the rear for added stability and balance, which allows for a handy storage compartment up front. The H1 features an analog speedo with digital complements. This 2007 model comes equipped with a Warn winch, with handlebar-mounted toggle switch and stylish alloy wheels. The H1LE weighs in at 703 pounds dry. It has a wheelbase of 50 inches and is 47 wide. It stands 49 inches tall and can tow just over 1,000 pounds. So now that we have the lowdown on this machine, let's get the test pilots on it and see how it performs.
Well, I was overall impressed with this machine. Engine braking's fantastic. The brakes are really, really good. The controls are laid out extremely well. Very simple to use. The four-wheel drive on this thing is, with this tire combo, is really good, even on loose gravel and stuff like that. Some of the hills we got onto, I just stopped in the middle and just eased my way up. Even in high gear, it worked just fine. The styling of this machine is a lot better than they have been in the past with Arctic Cat. It's got a lot more smooth lines. Everything seems to be a little bit more rider-friendly. They've come up with, they put the gas tank underneath the seat here now, so you got a nice big cargo space underneath the hood. Overall, the machine's night and day difference over some of the stuff they made 3 or 4 years ago. It's a nice machine.
I do like the rims on the quad. Really nice looking appearance to them. Nice aluminum pattern on it, whatnot. It comes full out with bumpers and racks, which is, you know, the bumpers are important. Most people have to pay a lot extra for that, but this machine does come with that. It's got a really nice body style. This machine here does have a lot of ground clearance. I believe it's got the most on the market. It's got a lot of wheel well clearance, which will keep you from rubbing your tires when you're getting into the rough stuff and kind of bumpy riding and landing off jumps and whatnot. That's definitely a plus. The shifting's pretty smooth, pretty easy on it. If you don't let the RPMs get all the way down, it might slide out a little bit.
Power-wise, this thing's got some good snap. It's torquey. It's got the get up and go you need. Looks, I'm going to say Arctic Cat's probably the best looking machine on the market. The rack system on them, with the speed rack where you can change, do all kinds of options for hunting, ice fishing, whatever you need. Bumpers on it, huge, awesome looking. Same with the back. Speed rack on the back. These machines are awesome. The hitch on the back, you can fit your Reese hitch off your truck, stick it in there, and away you go. This machine's good for a lot of options, and the angler hunter guy. More utility than sport. 4x4, simple. Flip the switch, you're locked in. That's good.
I was looking forward to testing this thing. It's a good looking quad. I like the fact that it has a winch on it. I think a winch should be standard on all ATVs because it's the first thing everybody buys. The bumper system, the rack system's great. It's a little bit wide for an ATV, so if you're going through the woods, don't be picking those tight trails. The four-wheel drive on it's great. It's got the true four-wheel lock. It's also got just regular four-wheel drive. This quad will have no problem climbing hills. It's got a ton of ground clearance. Shifting this thing was great. It went into gear like a car would. There's no grinding, no clunking. I didn't have to rock it back and forth at all.
Arctic Cat's own engines in this product here. Good motor, it's pretty peppy. I found it lacking on the lower end. As soon as you get the RPMs up on this single, it starts to go. It's got great traction, very plush ride. I found the steering a little tight on this unit here. Everything else, as far as aesthetics, it's a gorgeous bike. It's a really slick looking unit. Bar none, one of the best looking units out there. The lighting, excellent, very bright. All the switches, the feel of the bike is really nice. Everything's to the point and right there for you.
All Terrain Television has been sponsored by Matrax, DynoJet, and Stadium Suspensions. Thanks for watching, and remember, ride often, ride safe, and ride responsibly. Respect the environment and your fellow outdoor enthusiasts.